What is going on, everybody? Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty 2014, also known as Call of Duty Blacksmith. That is not the actual name of the game, it is just the code name for the project within Sledgehammer/Activision / within the community in general. Don't forget that if you enjoy this video to drop a like, a comment, and of course to subscribe. You might realise there's absolutely nothing on the screen right now, and that's because there's only going to be one thing in this video which I am going to analyse, and that is this picture. This, so far, is the only concrete evidence of what is going to be included in the latest Call of Duty from Sledgehammer Games. This picture came out a few days ago, maybe a week ago. I didn't want to cover it straight away because it got me thinking, and it's got to that point now where I finally want to kind of give my opinion on it on my channel. So there has been, and there is continuing to be, a lot of speculation over this next Call of Duty title. And nobody right now is quite sure what is going to be included in this next game. This picture, I think, could reveal some of the things which are going to be included in this next game and give us a rough idea of how the game could be. Of course, the picture doesn't actually show that much, but nonetheless, I think it is kind of interesting to theorize and just take what we can from the picture and imagine what the game could be like. So yeah, keep in mind anything I say is complete rumors, and I might be exaggerating things just because, I don't know, I like to look into things quite a bit. So there were theories prior to any knowledge of this game that this would be a World War II or World War I title. From this picture alone, that looks like it's probably not true, and the reason why that is because on this guy's helmet you can clearly see there is plastic and, I don't know, whatever that strap fabric is, which just wasn't around during those times. Also, if you look at the back, you can see someone wearing a beanie. This would lead most people to argue that this game is going to be set in the current or modern era, or kind of like the early past, say the past 20 years or so. Since we've just had Ghosts and Black Ops 2 which are set marginally in the future, this game could be set in the further future, or like I said before, it could be set in a period around the time we're in now. The codename for the game, Blacksmith, I'm not sure reveals too much about the game. Often these codenames for game projects reveal something about the game or give some hint behind the production of the title. If we look at the definition for Blacksmith off Wikipedia, it means a metalsmith who creates objects from wrought iron or steel by forging the metal by using tools to hammer, bend, and cut. In a more general sense, blacksmith is a word used to describe people who create weapons. Maybe in this game that's going to play a big part in the story. Weapons of mass destruction, I don't know, it just got me thinking. The other thing interesting to know is going back to the guy wearing the beanie. Now, obviously it's quite blurred and we can't see exactly what's going on in this picture, but the fact that the guy in the background is wearing a beanie would imply that he's not entirely in soldier's gear. Could it be that he is part of some sort of people's militia, or just a character within the game who's not a military member? More specifically, a formal military belonging to a country or something similar to that. Again, maybe I'm looking into it too deeply. The third and final thing that I would like to mention is something that is a complete theory of mine, and it's kind of interesting, so just hear me out. Now, this picture so far is the only physical, visual evidence of what is going to be in the game so far. And what we can see is something that looks like it's set in the current times or the future. However, sometimes game developers, advertising agencies, etc. like to throw off their audience in the run-up to announcing games. And there have been long-standing rumours that this game could be set in the past, namely World War II or World War I. And something that randomly popped into my head is this: what if this picture was released to confuse us, and to throw us off the track of what the game could actually be about? Could this next Call of Duty title, and again remember this is just completely a theory of my own based on nothing but my own feeling, and the fact that it could be quite interesting to see how it would work, could the next Call of Duty title be set in multiple time periods? I have no reason to base this on other than the fact that this picture could be made to be misleading. Could we see a game that allows you to play in, say, World War I, World War II, the Cold War era, the current era, and in the future? We've seen similar sort of things where you have multiple protagonists, like in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it would certainly be a very adventurous thing to do. Tying into how multiplayer would work, you would have maps set in different times of history, and each map would have its own set of guns and kill streaks. And the single player, of course, would just run through different periods in history. What do you guys think? Personally, I just thought it sounded interesting and it popped into my head and I thought it was worth sharing because of that. If I'm completely honest, I'm almost 100% certain that what I just said is not going to happen. Nonetheless, it's just a theory I came up with, and in general, I'm just enjoying speculating about what this next game could be about. Drop a comment below letting me know your thoughts on the next Call of Duty and any theories you might have yourself. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you soon. Peace!